Good evening and welcome to Public Radio Week 1993. My name is Michael Marsalik, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you here in the Music Recital Hall in the University of Montana campus, and all of you listening on the radios tonight as well. We've got a great evening. This is our third annual KUFM KGPR kickoff concert, and we've got some great music lined up for tonight. The start of Public Radio Week. For the next 7 days, starting right now, you'll hear a lot about public radio, and we'll be asking you for trying to get you to call in and pledge your support to public radio and what public radio means to you and all of Western Montana. And we thank you for that. However, tonight we're not going to ask you for that. We're going to just ask you to sit back and relax and enjoy. We've got a free live concert happening here on the University of Montana campus. It's my pleasure to introduce the first of our trio of acts we have here at the kickoff concert for 1993. The duo behind me is no stranger to public radio in general, and certainly no stranger to Montana Public Radio. They performed on Mountain Stage, Riders Radio Theater, E-Town, The Folk Show, and other programs, and have been guests as well on Montana Public Radio. And we're excited to have them here tonight. Invite you to give a very warm welcome for the Cantrells.
Thank you. I've known for a while that your make-believe smile is just there so I won't feel so bad. And I'm telling you now that I just can't allow my poor heart to be treated this way. But I'm not gonna get carried away. Not gonna get carried away. Not gonna get carried away with myself. It's easy to say, but it gets harder every day without you by my side. Next time I fall, I'll make sure that it's real so I won't have to make these amends. But I might never fall, 'cause it's you that I call every time that I want to say I'm not gonna get carried away. Not gonna get carried away. Not gonna get carried away with myself. It's easy to say, but it gets harder every day without you by my side. I might hang my pack on someone else's rack and be done with your sweet memory. I'd be free of your face, be clean gone from the place. I thought I'd be able to stay, but I might have to be carried away. I'm not gonna get carried away. Not gonna get carried away with myself. It's easy to say, but it gets harder every day without you by my side. I'm not gonna get carried away. Not gonna get carried away with myself. It's easy to say, but it gets harder every day without you by my side. Thank you. like an owl opening its eyes to starlight. I am opening my eyes to you. And in the darkness, I can see a light that makes a way for precious few. How can I flail for words when love has set the stars in the sky? How can I ever understand the mystery that lies before the owl and me? Se levanta la lechuza en la selva estrellada y a los ojos a ti así abro. Y en la oscuridad vemos la luz que ilumina la senda preciosa. ¿Cómo alcanzar palabras? El amor dibuja estrellas en el cielo. ¿Cómo puedo comprender el misterio que elude la lechuza? How can I ever understand the mystery that lies before the owl and me? Thank you. Thank you. It's a great pleasure for us to be up here the second year in a row for the KUFM fundraiser kickoff concert. Don't you think so, Al?
Yeah, I'd like to say howdy to all the folks out there in front of us and all the folks out there listening to radio tonight in
Radio
Helena
land.
and Whitefish and all the wonderful places that are able to rebroadcast Missoula's fine public radio station here.
Hi, Mom.
I left out a bunch, I know.
Well, she's in Tennessee, but hi anyway.
We've seen a lot of this great state where the airwaves of KUFM reach and KGPR reach out. And in fact, Emily wrote this next song driving from Helena, Montana over to Missoula, Montana one day. It really had nothing to do with what she saw by the side of the road, but, well, the song is called Empty Bottles.
I'm going, I'm leaving, the time is past for whisper spring. They know not sorrow love can bring. They know not sorrow love can bring. I'm going, I'm leaving, and with me goes the striving. So tired of tricks and twisted tales, of empty bottles, half-mast sails, empty bottles, half-mast sails. There was the sweetest moment when you draw me close and open your heart. It seemed so deep and wide, where I could safely climb inside. Oh, but I'm going, I'm leaving. I've left off from the cleaving to dreams of what I could not see. For empty bottles, you and me, empty bottles, you and me. There was the sweetest moment when you draw me close and open your heart. It seemed so deep and wide, where I could safely climb inside. But I'm going, I'm leaving. I've left off from the cleaving to dreams of what I could not see. For empty bottles, you and me, empty bottles, you and me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. What a great audience. It's always wonderful to play in Missoula.
Emily, you grew up in Nankiepoo, Tennessee, and yet this next song you say was influenced by your childhood reverence of Albert Einstein, is that correct?
Yes, my mentor, Albert Einstein, who, no, actually, I never met Albert Einstein, but we came close to his brain once in Wichita, Kansas. We were told it's kept there, but I was afraid to go look. But I wrote a song that was influenced by the theory of time and relativity. And it's called Only Time Will Fade. In the flickering of a moment comes a lifetime of desire, for wanting just to be with you. Well, it's been said that feelings lie and ice can come of fire, and only time can tell me what is true. Only time will fade. Only time will fade. As the eons roll on by, We'll go on forever, and only time will fade. From the softest rays of early light till evening's darkest hour, loving you is all I want to do. As every moment blossoms, our love is like a flower that's lost among a fragrant field of blooms. Only time will fade. Only time will fade. As the eons roll on by, our love will stay the same. We'll go on forever, and only time will fade. Only time will fade. Only time will fade. As the eons roll on by, our love will stay the same. We'll go on forever, and only time will fade. As the eons roll on by, our love will stay the same. We'll go on forever, and only time will fade. Thank you.
Thank you. We'd like to do the title song off of our new album entitled A New Language, which brings me to a subject which I'd like to announce. There's going to be a gathering tomorrow, as there is every Easter Sunday, outside of Great Falls at the Maelstrom Air Force Base. Started over 10 years ago. There was a priest who decided that he could no longer stand by and let business go on as usual there, since they were preparing to make war with nuclear weapons, as they still do up there. He decided to stand out in front of the traffic and block traffic, and that began a tradition in the Great Falls area for people to gather at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and have an Easter Sunday service there in front of the Maelstrom Air Force Base. And some people go to dance and sing and celebrate the fact that nuclear weapons were not used one more year. And other people go to also to witness and do some nonviolent, independent civil disobedience every year, at least one or two, or sometimes more people step across that line and trespass onto the base, and as a symbolic gesture of not going along with the nuclear weapons program. And I'd like to invite everybody that can to make it up there, Great Falls area, in the 3 p.m. Easter Sunday service up there.
I've been thinking and dreaming of a new language, one that everyone can understand. Thinking and dreaming of a new language to cross over the seas. heart to restless heart, a calm infusion to still the pain, churning and storming through every hole and part, a triumph of spirit over material gain. This new language is a way to say I love you, tearing down the barriers that stood before, a way of saying you are me and I am you. Sunlight streaming in through every open door. I've been thinking and dreaming of a new language, one that everyone can understand, hoping and dreaming for a new language to cross over the seas and light the land, to cross over the seas and light the land, and light the Thank you.
Here's a song that is all about the way love ought to be. I hope it is for everybody out there listening tonight.
We always get a request for this song. I met a girl out in the hills. She gave my lonely heart a thrill. Her beauty seemed just like a breath of spring. And when I looked into her eyes, I thought of bluer summer skies. And when I held her hand in mine, I heard the bluebird sing,
Sang of wondering,
wondering if he loves her.
will she marry?
Marry if he'll ask her.
Will her heart beat?
Heartbeat, then thought, then evermore.
When she's lonely,
Lonely, is he near her?
when there's sadness,
Sadness, can he cheer her?
will they
Always be together until in death they part. I courted her for months on end until she promised we would wed. We planned on being married in the spring. All through the long cold winter months it seemed the spring would never come. And every gloomy winter day I heard the bluebird sing,
They sang of waiting,
waiting for the flowers,
and of counting,
counting every hour,
till the
bluebird chirps its welcome
into the world once more. While we're waiting,
waiting for the
we keep
sunshine, hating every storm
that is
cloud
gathered
o'er the mountain to keep us far apart. And when at last spring touched the earth, we married in the village church. Our wedding seemed just like a dream come true. Though many years have come and gone, our love is still as true and strong as when I found her long ago. And still the bluebirds sing,
They sing of loving,
loving every hour.
that I'm married,
Married to my flower,
and we're happy,
happy ever after. Since the day we met,
and though we're older,
older love is sweeter.
we grow fonder,
Fonder of each other.
we'll be sweethearts,
Sweethearts close together
until the end of time.
until the end of time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's a song to go up to some of our friends up in the Flathead region. That's where this song was born. It's called Shooting Stars. It's for Lael Dean. You told me all about her underneath the shooting stars. How you leave her, but you love her, and you can't go very far. Away until you're back again, starting it all over. And we watched the stars fall from the sky, but we never ran for cover. And I said, there goes one, lighting up the sky. There goes one, gone so very fast. Watch how they fly. There goes one, lighting up the night. There goes another shooting star. Too late, it's passed you by. The northern summer's cool night air made us feel like dancing. Or maybe it was talk of love or stories of romancing. But when you stopped and looked at me, and you asked me what I thought, I looked above and I searched the stars, and the answer that I got was, there goes one, lighting up the sky. There goes one, gone so very fast. Watch how they fly. There goes one, lighting up the night. There goes another shooting star. Too late, it's passed you by. Oh, there goes one, lighting up the sky. There goes one, gone so very fast. Watch how they fly. too late, it's passed you by. There goes another shooting star. Too late, it's passed you by. It's too late, too Thank you. We got a wonderful neighbor over in Helena, Montana. His name is Jim Schultz, and he writes the most beautiful songs. And we're going to do one of his songs right now. It's called The Peaks of Otter, a song that was written about Johnny B. Binger, the Montana banjo player that was killed in an auto accident just a few years ago. Johnny, come home, the roosters are crowing. Johnny, what makes you stay so late? Down in the holler, the roosters are crowing over the peaks of Otter. He's dancing with the miller's daughter. Johnny, come home, the corn needs a hoeing. Johnny, what makes you stay so late? Johnny, come home, the roosters are crowing over the peaks of Otter. He's dancing with the miller's daughter. Johnny, come home, the stars is a showing. Johnny, what makes you stay so late? Down in the holler, the roosters are crowing over the peaks of Otter. He's dancing with the miller's daughter. I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms forevermore. Leave all your lovers sleeping on a faraway shore. Out on the ocean, far from all the commotion, I'd be melting your heart of stone. Honey, I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. A twist in the rudder and a rip in the sail, drifting and dreaming. Throw the compass over the rail. Out on the briny with that moon, big and shiny. to myself alone. All to myself alone. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
The Cantrells. A wonderful kickoff to Public Radio Week has begun, and thank you all for being here live at the Music Recital Hall on the University of Montana campus, and all of you joining us on the radio somewhere, we thank you as well. We're going to take a short break to set up for our next act. We have a trio of things happening tonight. Chuck Florence will be out here with a quartet a little bit later on, and Stuart Weber will be coming up next. That'll be in about 10 minutes or so. And I want to invite you to stretch, wander around for a little bit. We do have a table in the back of the hall if you're here tonight live. And we've got CDs available from all three acts that are playing tonight, and KUFM people are there to take your pledges if you'd like to start Public Radio Week off that way as well. I'm Michael Marsalik, and we'll be back live from the Music Recital Hall on Montana Public Radio. And welcome back to the Music Recital Hall on the University of Montana campus for Public Radio Week 1993. As I mentioned, we have a trio of groups to perform for us tonight, live on the radio and live here at Music Recital Hall on the U of M campus. And I thank all of you who are here with us in the theater tonight, and all of you listening as well. Thanks for joining us on this wonderful kickoff concert. It's my pleasure to introduce the next performer. Stuart's a wonderful guitarist from, also a Montana resident from, lives near Bozeman, and has recorded many classical pieces and is a performer and recorded all sorts of new music for classical guitar. And it's our pleasure to have him all the way over to Missoula tonight to perform for you. And without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Stuart Weber.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here again with you. That first piece I played was a piece I wrote for kids. I'll never do it again. No, seriously, there was 3 children's pieces I wrote. It's called The Family Suite. This is a piece for a very beautiful spot down in Yellowstone Park. It's called Gibbon Meadow. And in this piece, I'm just trying to catch basically a day in the life of a meadow